Hello, welcome back guys to another video. Okay, so this video will be discussing about this particular day, like this November 4, 2025. Okay, so it's gonna be a short video because there is no much things to say in it. Okay, so we are, as I said, we are already on a 1 month late time frame. We are keep going to this the fair value gap inside of this monthly value gap. On a weekly chart also, we are just kind of giving the big coach. So the annotation that I have did is new week opening gap is there. This previous day's week is there, and the previous week is also there. Okay, this one. And coming down, I have marked the annotation. This quarter, that is this fair value gap 0.5, 0.7. Okay, okay. Now when London open next day, where here it opened. Okay, yeah. Midnight opened there, went a little bit higher to that fair value gap and perfectly to that 0.25. Okay, yeah, 0.75 you can say of that weekly premium week. Okay, now we are below price, right? So when they are create a structure shift to the downside like this, we are going down at 7 o'clock. Midnight open before that. This is a recent hourly fair value gap that we have formed up and the 50-minute chart. This is the London low. We opened 7:30 here, 7 o'clock here. I mean, free New York. Go through that London low. There's that 15-minute fair value gap up there. I hope that it will go all the way up here, clear this buy side, then it will go down. Okay, but that actually didn't happen. You can see that this perfectly aligning with that thing. Okay. On a 5-minute chart, you can see the price is kind of respecting 0.5 level of that. The 0.5 level of that fair value gap. Okay. These green lines are the inner quadrant of this quadrant. Okay. So just when they again we broke down a little bit lower, this pink lines are the quadrants of this level of in sub quadrants of went here and kind of start moving up. Okay, so this is where I try to take some trades. Okay, so I know it's not yeah, perfect opens and 1 minute chart. Shit. We can see that London lob there. 7 o'clock starts on that around here. It dropped down. Perfect scaling with that kind of, but now didn't touch. Okay, didn't touch that 0.5 level. Okay, of the sub quadrant. Start to go higher up. Okay. Again, now we have one small fair value gap up there. Price came there. Price 1 second. Okay. Sorry guys for that interruption. So we were talking about this 1 minute inverse fair value gap, right? So look how clean the price derived to this point. Okay. So I am not considering this as an inverse because in euro this created an asymmetry up there. Okay. Now at the time 7:33. Yeah, this is the lowest low, right? So here, that's what this is. So we can consider. Then you can look at how the clean next candle moves up. So I just want you to look an area over here. Okay, so this is a kind of price action that I want you to study. Okay, so you can consider this as a low, yeah, a lower low and a higher high, taking out the fair value gaps, making it inverse. Okay, so now you wanna look closer. Okay, so listen carefully. When you have such kinds of price action and when the fair value gap would inverted or invest, you can check for this fair value gap. You have this breaker, you have this order book right there, right? So look what happened. There was no point of interest up there. Bro went all the way through where? Through to that order book. I'm taking the wick, okay. I'm not considering the wick, but body is okay. So okay, back up, close. This is where I just wanted. Okay, so okay, back up. Try to go up, but bro closed inside the upper quadrant of that fair value gap. That means we are kind of showing a sign of bullishness. Okay, and it went to this is the inner quadrant. Okay, went to the inner quadrant of 0.5 level also. So anything below that was discount. Okay, so when this candle also closed above it, and the next candle also closed above it. We are getting a clear sight. So what is that? You have a high, lower low, higher high. That's a break. Consider that as a breaker and take an entry on the next candle, making your stops. I think and make your stops around like this. Yeah, enter like this. And make your stop uh, like this. Okay, that's fine. Stops there. Where is your target? Can take a good target there, but it actually give me a good 3 hour plus. Okay, that's fine. Because we have the 15 minute and 5 minutes still there. Okay, now what is this? You have a high, lower low, now a higher high. I am watching the market again throughout the section. Okay, so I was kind of thinking that it should. I think it is gonna go up at least to this hourly fair value gap up there. Okay, that's a good buy side up there. Again, price came to this breaker. I'm not extending it, just and you can see that immediate balance like this, and you can note this area. The price action is a BPR, right? Balance price range, and closed above that, and price didn't came there. Price only came to the halfway point of this inverse fair value gap, right? So we have the BPR level, balance price range level, and starts to go up higher. When it created this kinds of high, what did I did is I did the entry on this candle. That is 759 candle. That's also a macro, right? So 1050 to 1150 is a macro. 850, sorry, 750 to 850 is a macro, right? So I entered here, put my stop loss just beneath this low because if it is a BPR, price should not come and fill that gap, okay? Because that's already a balanced price range. So perfect entry, good rejection. It was trying to go, but came back a little bit down. Again, it went. Now while I was looking at it, broke again came to my entry point, right? So my entry was on that breaker, okay? So that's breaker entry. And price again came to that breaker. I was kind of okay. Let's see what it's gonna do. When coming down, broke created. What I mean this blow is it's the price, okay? When price created this very gap. You can see not a single candle was able to close outside of that level. Yeah, every candle is kind of rejecting from there, right? So while it happened, I got an idea that dude, this is pure experience. Okay? I can surely say none of the newbies can do this. All the price when closed with my initial stop loss was here, right? So I moved my stop loss again to around like this. Just because of this, we can just close like this, okay? Because no, they tried to go but failed to at least close above that upper midpoint of that level. Okay, so I got it that it's gonna go downward, so I put my stops here. Uh, Again, draw came to that BPR level. You can see while the price came to that BPR level, the huge, I mean, like immediate reaction, like the good candles, right? But again, that fair value gap up there is a good point of interest to go down on this one. And extending that breaker, you can see how the price is reacting from that point, right? So that's, I'm not telling that's a kind of resistance or anything, but you can see how the price is here, 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 and price went to that BPR. Again, went a little bit higher, that 15-minute fair value gap. Broke down again, take out the sell side. Again, that order came to that order block. Flow came, went to the somewhere here is the 830. Okay. I try to go fill this gap. Again, try to stop right in the midpoint after 15-minute fair value gap. Invest a fall candle, you can take an entry on that inversion fair value gap. Put your stop at least above the high of the fair value gap. You can. I am not like asking you to take your. If you need, you can. But because what are we are trying, we are almost respecting all the bearish PDRs, right? So if you are pretty bearish, you should try to see the PDRs being respected. I mean, the bearish PDRs being respected, like this inverse fair value gap. Again, this got inverse. Now price was able to cross again up here. Okay, this is also a good entry actually, because when price comes here again to this inversion fair value, then you can put your stops up there and go for at least this low, right? Right, like that. I would have done this if, but I don't need such a trade again because that does not take good time. 2.4, 2.2 or 5. Again, start to go broke down when below the 0.7 percentage of that fair value gap. It might create a 15-minute or something. Yes. Can see that you have a 15-minute fair value gap right close to the 0.5 of the inner quadrant. Okay. Have a note of it. Then you have high, 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 lower. You have this inversion 5-minute fair value gap. All the quadrants are here. Okay. Ah, just remove this. Draw stop right at the 0.5 level and the 15-minute fair value was there. So stop right there and lower. Traction shift to the downside. Distribution of point entry up there. Block down little taking both the sell sides here. Okay, now this is an area where I think you can take some trades. Okay. Now a higher high. Where does it stop? Like if you are considering this in our quadrants, the fair value gap, you can consider these areas as the premium and these areas as the sorry, discount, premium and discount, right? So, hey, uh, this area has the discount and this area has the premium, right? Like that, right? Hey, don't confuse again. Okay, no problem. Try to stay inside of it. That's also fine. That's really fine. The lower quadrant of that inner fair value gap, inner quadrant of it, this lower quadrant of this inner quadrant. Okay, so can price drop down, you have it low, you higher high, again create like our cross structure shift to the downside. You have that fair value gap, you have that inverse fair value gap, and you have this huge fair value gap. Oh, you can see the perfect aligning with the 0.75 entry either on that inversion fair value gap or up here, stop loss there. Targeting, you can target either this low or you can target this low. This low would give you a good R, right? That if fuck 3R. You just need something. I really wanted something like that. Okay. And that's all for the video, guys. Extra day was not an engaging day for me, but the candle that made extra day was really nice. You see, this all went all through it, right? So, and weekly also you can see that it's kind of going down. I don't know where it will go. Okay. Uh, let's see. I think that's all for the video. Okay. I just need to remove all the drawings. And you have some idea about what extra day happened? Mm, I think that's all for the day, guys. So And I don't want to make it a long video. But almost 20 minutes. Sorry for your time. And thanks for watching. Have a nice day.